And so here I am, complete with my new festive pyjamas and a cheeky little Santa hat as well. I was just trying these on because I'm going to a carol singing party tomorrow with my friend, and the dress code is pyjamas. And I was like, I don't really have any Christmas pyjamas. Let's buy some new ones. And here they are. Why am I explaining this to you? Well, I think that I kind of need to. And I was like, do you know what? I'm just going to wear this today in the video. It's a festive video anyway. So it kind of fits the bill, doesn't it? Yes. What we're doing today, we're going to be building a tiny home, but I want to recreate a little scene from a Christmas card that I found. Now, I did try to hunt for the original artist who made this, but I've not been able to come up with any names. So if anybody knows if this is an artist, it could even be AI, then feel free to let me know down below. I will show you this festive scene once we get into game and we start building. So what we're going to do, we're going to head on over to Windenburg. We're going to build it on the summer home lot, which is a 40 by 30 lot, I think. And we're going to recreate this little tiny home and make it look like a glorious Christmas card scene. So let's get on over and make a bloody start. And here we are, my loves, on the summer home lot. I do think this is a 40 by 30. I could be wrong. No, 40 by 20. I have no idea, but it's that lot that you know in Windenburg. And I think this would be the perfect lot to build this scene here. Pop. I just think this is really, really cute. Really, really lovely. It looks British to me as well, just because of the house shape and stuff. And I just think I want to recreate something like this. So if anybody knows the artist to this, then feel free to let me know. I tried looking everywhere and I couldn't, for giving the artist a little bit of acknowledgement. But it's very gorgeous. Could be AI. I have no idea. You can't trust anything nowadays, can you? But I think what we're going to do is start on the actual build itself, on the actual house, and I'm going to lift it up and get the landscaping just right, because I want it to be on some kind of sort of sloped hill, and then I'm going to cover the whole place in snow and we're going to build it that way. But that's the ticket for today. So yes, it is. So first things first, what I need to do is change you out for a tiny home residential, and I'm going to try and make it a small home, which is 100 tiles, no more than a small home. So we're going to see what we get from this. So where do I want this to start? I think maybe around here, which is kind of in the middle, isn't it? Yes. Can we get some better lighting here? Not really, no. That one there is just going to have to stay then. Or maybe even 6, actually. I think maybe 6 tiles, because the door would fit better in the middle then, and then we can put a window either side. I'm going to be using a little bit of custom content today as well. Why not? You know, how much is this? That's 54 tiles, so I can't do the same as that upstairs. So if I reduce you, that's 48. And then, how dare you, first off. And then copy this one and flop this just on top. Very simple build. Very simple build, but gorgeous nonetheless. And then we've got 4 tiles to play around with, which we probably won't use. Unless we put in a chimney breast. Because we could put in a chimney breast, couldn't we? Because that would be 4 tiles. If I did a little whip-de-woo there and then a whip-de-woo there. 100 tiles, loves. That could work out smashingly. It really could. And then what I'm going to do is get on a little roof piece. Flaps are in on this, so we're tucking all flaps in too. Come on, my darling, work with me. There we go. And then I'm going to bring you along and whiffle to you about there. And then this, the height of this roof is probably maybe around there. Yeah, I think that would be right. Lovely. Okay, stunning. I'm for that. Now I think I'm going to go for a red brick house for this. So we've got lots of gorgeous red brick and custom content. Yeah, I'm going to do it, but I'm going to swap out the estate brick for Felix's London brick instead, just so it's of a similar colour. And then we can see the red windows kind of pop then, can't we, darlings? Yes, I'm for that. I very much am. So I think we're not going to really see the roof tiles anyway, but I still would like it to look nice. Maybe we could go for these ones, but just in a bit more of a darker grey. Yeah, I think so. Let's do that. And then what I'm going to do is put this roof trim on here, the stepped roof trim. I think that'll look marvellous. Okay, so they've got kind of Georgian-esque windows. Now, I'm a bit worried that we don't have any red ones. I'm going to have a look for the perfect windows. And of course, what is going to win is going to be my favourite CC window collection of all time. And it's Charlie Pancake's Maple Constructions CC windows. Now, these aren't red, but they've still got a red hue to them. They're almost like a reddy kind of brown, really. But I still think we can make this work. I really do. Now, weirdly, the windows on this reference image, they're more like this. They're kind of offset to the actual upstairs one, so it kind of fits in the door in the middle. So I'm going to do that. I wouldn't normally do that because it will make my Virgo eye twitch, but we're going to do that today. And we're going to find a nice red front door as well. Now there's a few winners here, each from different creators, one from Harry and one from Pierre Sim, I'm sure. Yes, Domaine de Clos. And I don't know which one I want to use. That one there's probably a little bit too red and maybe a little bit too square. I kind of like the idea of having an arched door. Don't know if that one's a bit too wide. It does meet the width of the one in the reference image. That could work, you know. Let me just try the skinnier version as well. The skinny ledge. I prefer the thick boy, as with everything in life. But I think that's the way to go with that. Yes, very much indeed. So what I want to do now is pull this up to a level where I can make a little hill. I think that might be no, I want it to be a bit dramatic. We're going for cartoony vibes today. And let's get this landscaping up first. Let's get the terrain manipulated, you know? I'm just going to skirt around the edge and just make this a lot more thicker on the edges. I don't want any of this stone to be here. I want this to all be grass, so I know that they can move everywhere. If you just tap around, have a look at a bit of a moment. I think we could still go a little bit more on the edges here. And I'm going to whiffle this all the way across, please. Thank you. And I'm going to drag this just along the front because there is going to be a snowman that needs to go here and also a tree around on this level as well. I mean, that doesn't really matter so much with the trees because we can just sink them down with the tool mod, but I would like them to have space to build a snow pal. And I think I'm just going to skirt around the whole edge of this as well. This might change once we get into a bit of smoothing, but I just want to make sure that this is all at least at a flat base around the actual house itself. Stunning. And then we're going to go into a little bit of smoothing. So I want the grid off for this because I work better with that. And then from the edges, I'm just going to circle around and make sure this has been smoothed into submersion. I'm going to do this all the way around. We don't want any pointy bits, please, because I want this to look smooth as snow. That's what I want. All the way around this side. Gorgeous stuff. And you as well, my love. And you. I can't take myself seriously because I can see on my recording preview that I'm looking the way I am at the minute. I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow, though. What my friend does is has a piano and we all get around and sing Christmas carols. And I can't bloody wait, to be honest with you. Whilst drunk as well, of course. I am with my friends. I think that's going to be a nice little shape we've got going on there. The Sims should be able to walk up all of this. A little hint to know if your Sims can walk up terrain and stuff is if the original terrain paint or the grass is still there, they should be able to walk up on it. If you see that kind of like rock that kind of comes through, you know what I mean, when it starts doing that, they can't walk up that. So just be on the lookout for that kind of thing. Okay, well that is looking smashing. So what I want to do now is I want to cover this scene in snow. And I also want to get my Sim who's going to be living here to put some Christmas lights on the outside. So let's go ahead and do both of those things. And there she is in all of her snowy, wintry glory. And what better person to decorate the house than Santa Claus himself, or Father Christmas, Saint Nick, Santa Claus, from wherever you're from in the world. I got him off the gallery. And we've put up some nice little lights on top of the eaves. We've gone for some red and green chase lights. So we got a little bit of a flashing moment going on. Not that kind of flashing, because Santa is not that kind of person. We're moving on. So, I also moved the windows a little bit closer in together as well, just because I think that balances out a lot like the reference image itself. So, what else can we do here? Well, I reckon we could put on some windowsills. So I'm going to do that. There isn't very many decorations on the outside, so I think I'm going to go on a bit of a creative whim. And maybe even just put like a reef up somewhere as well, just to give a little bit more of a hint of Christmas shenanigans, you know? So first things first, what do I want to do? What am I doing? Who am I? Windowsills. And I might even go for a white windowsill, just so it brings in a little bit more of a snowy looking little edge to the build. And there looks like there is snow on that one anyway, so I'm going to do it. In fact, if I put wood, oh, it does give a little snowy top to it, look. think I prefer the brown with the house itself. Yeah, we're going to do that because it's still giving us snow on the top of them. You're a little bit too far out, my love. But then we've got the brown hint from the front then, haven't we? I'm just going to change the colours of these instead. Oh, that's marvellous. That's just what I wanted. I also got rid of the chimney breast as well. West. Because it just wasn't matching in the way I wanted it to. But I would like to get a chimney up because I definitely want to do a fireplace in this house. And from the reference image, there is a red chimney on it. So I'm going to try and recreate that and find a red chimney. And this is the only red chimney I can find that kind of matches in with the picture. I have sized it down, but I think I'm going to size it down again, you know. I'm going to put it around about there like that. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, indeed. That looks absolutely smashing. It really does. So I need a wreath. I think I'm going to go for the new one that came with the celebrations event. And I'm going to pop it round about there. But what I do need to remember is that when you put a wreath on the door, all the times that I've tried it with this one in particular, I don't know about the other ones, but the Sims couldn't get through it. So I just need to remind myself of that every now and again. Now, I would like a real snowman, but I think for now what I'm going to do is just pop a snowman down from the build catalogue itself, just because it could melt, you know, and we don't want that. It's a bit small though. I'm going to size this one up. There we go. A 1.3 has worked well. Is it floating? Of course it's floating. So I'm going to also move this down with a tool mod. And there she is, sunk down into the ground rather deliciously. So there are 2 trees. There's one tree around here, and there's also one maybe around here as well. And they're very much similar to this one here. So I'm going to plop one down to around about there. And then the other one is a little bit lower down, as around about here, like that. Oh, she looks gorgeous. But they also need to be sunk into the ground via the tool mod. Okay, well that's working rather deliciously. Now, with the fence that kind of goes around the lot, it kind of looks like it's going upwards just because of how it's been drawn. So I think I want to do that. I want to do a fence that kind of just surrounds the back of the build. And it is a very simple black, what looks to be, wait, maybe it's a wooden fence, but it just looks to be a simple fence. So let's find one. And I think I want to use this base game one that now comes in a whole lot more colours than I'm sure that it ever did before. So I think that was in some kind of update. I'm going to start a bit further this way and hope that it comes up here really nicely. This fence has no purpose whatsoever, but we're recreating a Christmas card, you know. And in the Christmas card as well, I'm probably going to keep a little reference above me throughout this whole build. It's got like robins and trees and stuff. I don't think I'm going to do that. I'm going to leave that. I'm probably going to elevate this a little bit more for the Sims as well. That's what I want to do. But they have got, the reason I picked this lot is because in the background it's got kind of like pine trees covered in snow, and there is some above us which looks marvellous, but I would like some at a bit more of a lower level as well. So maybe just behind the fence that we've just put, I'm going to do a little tree line around here too, and I'm going to use this palette here. So let's start with maybe some of the taller ones. I'm going to do a few cheeky taller ones at the back area. Can we get down here, please? Thank you. Round about to there, and maybe just a little bit closer there. And then what I'm going to do is start sizing them down as we get to the edges. I'm going to be mixing these up as well, so they will look all a little bit different. Let's get you to round about there. Let me see this. Oh, that's going to be marvellous. One more there, and then one tiny one just off to the side like that. Oh, that looks smashing. And then going ahead, what height are you? That's perfect. Getting you to round about there. Let's swamp a little bit more here. 2 there like this. And then a random one at the back like that. Oh, smashing. And then some of these, which are the kind of haggard looking ones. I'm going to put up a few of these around. One there. Maybe a smaller one there. And then we'll put a taller one just around about there. Yes, but I would also like to mix in just a few other little tiny ones. So I think I'm going to use these ones. Yes. And I'm going to pop a few of these just at the edges here like this. One there. Keep another tall boy just next to it there. Yes, that's gorgeous. And then a couple of these cheeky ones around here. One there. Maybe one a bit more forward. And then go for a bigger one there as well. And maybe just one at the top like that. Right about there. Let me see that. Oh, that looks smashing. That's exactly what I wanted. But I probably need to sink a few of these into the ground, don't I? So let's do that. And voila, they're all sunk into the ground rather gorgeously. Now I think what I need to do before I move on to anything else is just to do some invisible terrain painting. You know what it's like trying to terrain paint when there is snow on top. You can't see it. I should have done it before really, but I'm going to do some anyway. So this might look absolutely awful without the snow, but we're just going to go for it anyway. This lot is meant for snow, just saying. So we probably want a little bit of a pathway up to the house, and I don't want to do any kind of solid looking stone, so I think some kind of gravel or even this cobbled moment would probably be the best way. Let's keep it this kind of a thickness now, and then what I'm going to do is just make a little meander. Oh, I can still kind of see it there. Look. Oh, that's okay then. Well, we can kind of see it, which is fine. It's very faint, but I can see it nonetheless. And I'm going to put you all the way around and maybe just skirt in the top. In fact, no, what I'm going to do there is put some soil here. And we're going to put some hedges in the front. I told you I was going to elevate this somehow. So I think some of those new Christmas hedges that we've got would look smashing. Oh, so I'm going to put them all the way around, actually. Just to bring an extra bit of festivity into this lot. Invisible terrain painting for the win, you know? Let's get this all the way around here. And before we move on, let's get those new hedges out. And here they are. The little ones. Yes, I want them in like a coloured light though, please. Oh, yeah, but not that one. I probably want to go for that one there, actually. Oh, that's so cute. We're going to have to size these down though. Oh, I forgot how big they are. We did have a smaller one, but they're very neat hedges. Well, we can do that. We can have a mixture of both, you know? Maybe they only trim their bush from the front. I don't want to see what that would look like either, because I think that would be very, very strange, wouldn't it? Yeah, but again, I think it's a little bit too big, so I'm going to size these down too. It just looks too neat. I don't like the way it looks. I want these ones put in a smaller form. If I did this, if I popped you to there, get rid of you, you're not invited, you look awful. And then plopped this one over on this side as well. Let me get down to this level, please. And then wrap them around this side. I do wish we could have had these bigger, but we can't. Because I don't want them to swamp the windows, you know? I'm just going to wrap these around that level like that. Yeah, I did want them bigger, I did. But, you know, sometimes you can't have big things because it hurts. What is with me lately? Honestly, I'm more filthy than usual. It's Christmas. It's my Christmas spirit. It's my Christmas filthy spirit. It really is. Yeah, that looks cute. I like that. Okay, that will do. That will do quite nicely. More invisible terrain painting. I think what I want to do is just go underneath of this fence with this. Oh, she's looking very cute, and she's looking very similar to the reference image, which I'm kind of pleased about, to be honest. Very nice indeed. I still want to add more details and stuff onto this house, and we also need to pick more windows and stuff. But before I do that, what I'm going to do is pick out a floor plan. So let's get a floor plan planned. I'm actually going to do the stairs at the back of the house, just because in the reference image, there is a Christmas tree in front of this window, and then this one here has Christmas decorations in, plus the chimney is on this side. So I probably want to make the whole front of this build the living room. I could even go bigger with the living room, actually. I could go to that kind of size, and hopefully we'd be able to get a dining room table in there as well. We're going to test that. And I think this would work out well as a staircase. And then the staircase is going to come up, and we're going to have a bathroom. Let me get the stairs in first. We'll get the stairs in there, fold them around, so they'll come out onto this level here as well, which is perfect. And then I'm thinking it would just go straight in to the bedroom. Or I could make a very small hallway, which will make a lot of sense because guests are going to want to use this, aren't they? And have a big bathroom like that with a very small hallway. That's very small. What I'll do is extend out the size of the bedroom and do that instead. So that they can get in here. We'll put the door into the bathroom there. And I'll do the door into the bedroom this way. And then we've got a lot more space in the bedroom here as well, haven't we? Put a wardrobe or something in that little alcove. I think that could work. And let's get some lights in here as well so you can see what we're doing. I am going to open up this staircase, actually. I'm going to open it out so you can see it from the living room itself. Yeah, smashing. Okay, so as long as we've got that in now I can make decisions about where I want to put everything window-wise. So we're going to need a door out from the kitchen area. It's going to have to be a single door though, because I want enough space in the kitchen itself to house a kitchen. I think at the back I'm going to go for that red door in the smaller variety and pop you around about there. I think that could work. Okay. We're going to want to use the same windows upstairs, but what I could do is have one into this bedroom here at that height. Our bathroom, sorry. We've already got two in the bedroom, so I don't think I'm going to do any more around the sides. That does look weird, though. It does need another window on this wall, so with that being said, maybe what I could do is add in a small circle window just on the roof line. That needs to come down one more. Just so it's got another window at least, you know. And I'm not doing any windows on that side either, so it's just on the bottom. That's fine. That's fine. Would have liked more, but we haven't. So I'm going to cut my losses and leave. So this looks nice. I still think we could add more stuff to this house just to make it pop, make it look a little bit more festive. So I'm going to grab maybe some garlands to hang from the windowsills and maybe a few other bits. And then we're going to get into the interiors. And ta-da! I've just tarted it up a little bit more. So what I've been and gone and done, I put those little sparkle things up on the windows just to make it look like there's some fairy lights in all of the windows. I thought that was very cute. I did cover the whole house in it, but then I was just like, that's a little bit too much. I've also put up some of these little Christmas trees just on the outside of the door, which also now has a new awning over the top of the door. I just thought, again, I just needed to tart it up a bit because it's The Sims. Sometimes you can copy a reference image and it just looks a little bit bland. It needs a little bit of pizzazz, doesn't it? But all in all, I think that looks very lovely. I've put some garlands around on the other windows as well, along with some windowsills. I put some ivy up at the back here just to put a little bit of detail on the otherwise very plain wall. Some more lighting here, a little reindeer model, a picnic bench out the back here as well in the forest area. And I also climbed up a little bit of a trellis with some ivy on that side of the house as well. Again, just to bring a little bit more detail there. But I think that looks very cute. And I think Santa is going to be absolutely made up to live here. He really is. So we're getting into the interiors now. And I think where we're going to make a start is on the whole downstairs area here. So I'm going to pull everything out and we're going to put it all around together. We are going for very over the top in here. It's borderline garish, I'm going to say. But I just want it to feel like a real Christmas house in this place. So let me grab out all what I need and then we'll pop it around together. Okay, so the furnishings. Now I did have to change the shape of the house slightly, but because I knocked out the stairs, I earned back some tiles and I've still got 94 tiles. And I've extended out the kitchen just by one tile, just a cheeky little one tile to give us enough room to put everything in because it just wasn't working. It really wasn't. So into the living room first. Here we go. We're going to hang up these garish garlands. Garlands. Just to bring a bit of Christmas cheer into this room. And I'm only going to hang them into this position here. I did have the tree here in the beginning, but it wasn't working out the way that I wanted this to be all planned out. So the tree goes over into this corner here now. So that is where this Christmas tree lives. And it's right here. I'm going to whiffle it in a little bit tighter. And then I'm going to use this fireplace from the nostalgia kit from A Winged Llama. And I'm going to flop you to around about there like that, my darling. And I'm going to put a garland on top of it like this. This garland here is from Liju. I don't know how to pronounce it. You can see it down there. And they do a few little Christmassy bits that I've pulled out for some Christmas builds that we're going to be cracking on with this festive month. And then what we're going to do is flop a little wreath above the fireplace. I did have the garlands going all the way around, but it was a bit too much. It was a bit, no, do you know what? We're going to do it as Christmas. We're doing it. We're absolutely doing it. I don't care what you say. We are doing it. The reason I didn't want to put it over here is because the lighting changes on the garlands here for some reason. Like, look how weird the lighting goes on it. Do you know what? I'm going to get rid of you. Goodbye. Can you stay there? Will you look weird? Let me get you into a better position. No, I think that's fine. That's okay. And then I'm going to do two little sconces either side of the fireplace. I think that was in a bit of a weird position, that one. So let's try that again. Yes. Let's get you down there, darling. That's better. Just to bring a festive glow into that area. And then a mirror just off to the point here by the stairs you can check yourself out before you go out. Santa is going to absolutely check himself out before he goes. And then I'm going to use these sofas because I wanted something nostalgic and kind of like older looking. So again, these are from A Winged Llama as part of their nostalgia collection, which is probably one of my favorite CC collections I've ever witnessed. I want to see more, please. A Winged Llama. I would love to see more. And we're going to put up these pillows on here. Are they blue? Oh, they are. I thought they were green. We'll change them for them instead. And then I'm going to hang a little blanket that matches in with that pillow, actually. Oh, how marvellous. And I'm going to flop you over the edge of this sofa here. Stunning. And then I have got two little cheeky cushions for this side here as well. Oh, it's those same bloody ones again. You're not invited. You're absolutely not invited. I thought they were green. Maybe they just looked green when I saw them. And they're not. They're blue. I'm going to flop two of them. I'm not going to do three here. There we go. And then we've got a little side table just off to the side here. I'm a little bit apprehensive about the Sims being able to get through here just because of the footprint on that fireplace and that. So I will play a test that gap just to make sure that they can get through. We're going to do a little picture just above here like that. And we're going to hang this garish garland around the arch of the entrance there. It does cut into the sofa slightly, but and I'm going to hang this one, which is from Le Jeu. And I'm going to put that around that picture there, which I just thought looked great. We're also going to be flopping in a little floor lamp and putting that one on that side. I need to make sure that this is going to be at the right height because how dare you? I've got a shelf that needs to go up around here. Yeah, that needs to move. So I'm going to flop you to around about there. And then I'm going to move you. There we go. Beautiful. Just stunning. That absolutely just stunning. I'm going to move you along a little bit more actually. And I'm going to flop these into place like this. And then over in this corner here, where are you? Here you are. We're going to use a big old TV. And I'm going to flop it just there. Beautiful job. Very, very nice indeed. I also put the little sparkly numbers on the inside of the windows as well, just so we can see that. Coffee table, complete with 4 coasters and a remote. And this rug here from Charlie Pancakes. I'm going to flop you into there like that. I just love it. This feels very, very festive. Very cozy. Imagine this on a winter's night with a fire crackling away, a hot cup of cocoa, and some crap TV, you know? Speaking of cocoa, let's get to the kitchen. So this is what we're doing. Fridge, there. Corner piece with a kettle on, there. Yeah, there we go. I also wanted to recommend something to you lovelies as well. A film on Netflix, a new Christmas film. It's called That Christmas. And it's written by Richard Curtis, who did like Love Actually and 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Did he do that? I think he did. And it's an animated Christmas film. And it's all set in a small little English fishing village. And it's probably one of the most adorable things I've seen in a very long time. It's called That Christmas on Netflix. No affiliation or anything with Netflix, obviously. But I would, if you watch it, let me know. Let me know what you thought of it, because I just thought it was adorable. It really, really was. So yeah, let me know. Let me know if you're going to go and watch it. It's up on UK Netflix. I don't know about anywhere else, but it definitely is on UK Netflix. One of you might have already watched it, or a few of you have. And if you have, comment down below. What did you think of it? I thought it was very cute. It got me feeling very festive. Anyway, back to the kitchen. So you're going to go there like that. Your corner piece is going to go there like that. Oh, you can see I've put a window in here now as well. It's a bit of a different shade of red, but shush. You're going to go on top of the fridge. It does cut in slightly, but it almost looks like these are kind of resting on top of the fridge. So I'm going to forgive that. You're going to go here, my darling. And then I'm going to do one more. And we're going to flop you to around about there. So with that being said, you need to move as well from the holiday pack. I would love to see some more stuff from The Sims for like holiday celebrations. I really would. All holiday celebrations. I really would. Some new Christmas trees would be great. I'm looking forward to seeing Harry's. The CC creator. I'm looking forward to seeing her Christmas CC, which is coming out soon. You better believe I'm going to be using that. Okay, rug. And then I'm going to do a small little dining table just in this nook here by these curtains. And again, cozy vibes, loves. Absolute cozy vibes. Am I missing anything? I don't think I am, but let's have a little wander. Yes. And a little hot cocoa tray as well here, you know. I haven't used this in gameplay yet, so maybe we'll have a little look at that in a minute. Very, very nice. Oh, well, there we go. There's the downstairs done. So to finish off, we've got a bedroom to do and a bathroom. I've reduced the size of the bathroom just to give a bit of a bigger landing. I don't like the colour of these doors now. I need to change them. But we're going to come up here and I'm going to furnish this. Okay, the final rooms. We're going to start with the bedroom and we've gone for well, Santa's gone for a very classy Scandi Christmas vibe in here, love. So think your blonde, warmer woods. A nice hint of red, dark reds though. We've gone for a lovely dark red in here, darlings. And it's going to look smashing. Well, it did look smashing because I left it and I was like, do you know what? You look smashing. And I was correct. I'm going to use these little twisty twisty legged side tables. Went off in a bit then, didn't I? I'm going to put a garland around the bed as well. Because why not? It's Christmas. I've got a garland around my bed. Don't know about you lot, but I have this year. And the main reasons for that, I don't even need to tell you this, but I'm going to. Ever since I got my projector, we tend to watch more things, like movies and stuff, in the bedroom now. So I wanted a Christmas vibes in my bedroom too. I don't know why I need to tell you that, but I did. Mirror here. Didn't get rid of you, but I've popped you there. Fireplace in this room as well, along with a cheeky little garland around this fireplace too. It does cut in slightly, but shush, don't tell Santa. A nice little chest of drawers into this corner here as well. Beautiful job. Let's get you in just a little jiffy more. Lovely stuff. And I'm going to use this at the bottom of the bed for a little bit more storage for Santa, you know. Santa's hats. Maybe that's where he keeps his hats. And we're going to go for this rocking chair. Now I'm going to put it here. I'm a little bit apprehensive about not only them getting around here. They should be able to light the fire as well, but I'm scared of this catching fire. I wish that wasn't a thing because that would not happen in real life, you know. Something that close. Catching on fire. It's just it wouldn't happen. And then a little bit of a sheepskin rug underneath of the rocking chair. Just a nice classy vibe in here. I love it. I love it with the wallpaper and stuff. It just feels warm and inviting. And then finally the bathroom. So we're doing red tiles in here. We're going to use this one here from Harry and Felix. This sink from Felix as well. And I've put some stuff on top of it as well. This mirror, that's going to go under, well, but above it, not underneath, because that would be weird. The toilet, you're going to come and go there, my love. Oh, I didn't prick a blind for the bathroom. It's fine. Nobody's going to look in unless there is very much a pervy squirrel around somewhere, you know? So we're not going to do that. Shh. And also a little radiator in this room. This room as well. The only room with a radiator in, weirdly. But, you know, you've got to keep your bathroom toasty. Nothing worse than getting up in the morning and having a freezing cold bathroom to go in. And mine is always the bloody coldest as well. Along with my office. And my office is also the hottest in the summer. How annoying. And then towels. I'm going to put these maybe around about there, actually. So you can just pick it up as you get out of the bath itself. And there we go. The little Christmas card recreation tiny home. I'm very happy with how it's turned out. I really am. I think it's adorable. We haven't got a mailbox. I might put a mailbox down here, actually. There we go. I'm going to use the Christmassy one right at the bottom, just by the pathway. Okay, well, let's get into live mode. Let's get all the fires lit so it looks extra cozy. And let's have a little tour around this little house, shall we? And here we are, my loves. Our little festive Christmas card recreation. I think it looks really adorable. Very, very cute at the top of the hill as well. I was right about that reef. They can't walk through the door while the reef's there. There's Santa in there. Look at him. All the Christmas trees been decorated. You can see it from the window now as well. Oh, it looks rather magical. Around the back area. Oh, I love all the little lights on the hedges. I didn't know that they twinkled. Well, that's adorable, isn't it? Oh, I didn't know that. Can you please go away? Thank you. Go away. I do not want to see you. But yeah, very, very nice. I like the fact that Eve has now got Christmas lights on it as well. It's very cute indeed. Go away, you creepy vampire. I'm not answering the door. And then you come through in here into the living room. Look at Santa on his bloody sofa. Oh, he looks adorable. Really does. It's just a nice nostalgic feel in here. Santa is in here watching the Fireplace TV channel. I bet it's riveting. I really do bet it's riveting. It just looks so cozy. The Christmas tree's been decorated. There is presents underneath. Very nice indeed. And then into the kitchen. I love how red and festive it looks in here as well. I did want to see how that cocoa comes about. So can we restock with hot cocoa with marshmallows? 120 simoleons. Bloody hell, that's a bit steep, isn't it, for a bloody hot cocoa? This isn't Winter Wonderland in London, for goodness sake. Yeah, you get one of those down, you darling. Bloody hell, that's expensive, isn't it? 8 simoleons each. Well, I never. You have to put them in the fridge, love. Where are you drinking that anyway, Santa? Oh, you're there. Lovely. I don't know what that sound is. Sounds like there's a fan in here. I have no idea where it's coming from. Oh, there we go. Is it that table or something? I have no idea. No idea, but something's got sound effects in here. But anyway, kitchen. The oven isn't missing. It's just because I went into it with the camera then. I had to move the small side table here and put the lamp there instead because that was the only way that Santa was able to get through. So this is all player tested as well now. Oh, we do need some banisters on these stairs. I did forget that. Yeah, all player tested. Everything works lovely. Into the bedroom. Oh, the bedroom looks cozy, doesn't it? Oh, very much into that. Very much into that indeed. Yeah, adorable. Lovely job. Okay, and then the last room across the landing and into a rather small little bathroom here as well. But it's got everything that you're going to need to do everything that you want to do, you know? Very nice. Well, I'm very happy. Very happy with how this turned out. More festive builds on the way, my loves. I've got quite a few planned, including that speed build that I'm getting out for you next week from the holiday. Jude Law's house in the holiday. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Leave me some lovely comments. Have a great weekend, and I'll see you all on Tuesday. Goodbye.